Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda. The Asian Games took place earlier this year, and the Asian Games are obviously, as the name implies, are for countries from all over Asia, and they compete for quite a few different sports. Many of them are the sports that we see in the Olympics, but there's also other sports that you wouldn't see in the Olympics. For example, roller skating is a really big deal in many Asian countries and very competitive, and so they have individual events, relay events for speed roller skating as well. And this year in the Asian Games, in the relay, it looked like South Korea were going to win the gold medal. And the final leg of the relay was a guy called Young Chol Won, was ahead of the rest of the field. It looked like he had the race sewn up, and as he reached the finishing line, he celebrated. He lifted his hands to celebrate his great victory and to winning the gold medal. The problem was he was so busy celebrating, he didn't realize there was another roller skater coming up really close behind him, a guy from Taiwan, and he managed to just pip him to the gold medal. And so the team from Taiwan won the gold medal by 1/100th of a second. Now, it's one thing to miss out on a gold medal because of celebrating too early. That, you'd feel bad enough at that. But also, you see, with South Korea, there's an added complication to this, because in South Korea, young people have to do military service. They have national service. They have to serve in the military for a year. And however, there are exceptions for sports people who achieve great distinction, and that includes winning a gold medal at the Asian Games. And so for poor Young, not only him, but the rest of his relay team as well, all missed out on the gold medal by 1/100th of a second because he was celebrating. And that means they would have been exempt from military service, and now they've got to go, all of them have got to go and serve in the military for a year. Obviously, he's highly embarrassed and wishes he hadn't. He wishes he'd waited until he'd passed the finishing line now before he started celebrating. There's a fine line between faith and presumption. As Christians, we look forward in faith and we believe God for great things, but we need to be careful about boasting about stuff that we haven't actually done yet, because that's moving from faith into presumption. But the beautiful thing for us as Christians is this. Ultimately, our greatest celebration is not in the things that we are going to do, but our greatest celebration is in things that have already been done. They've been done for us by Jesus Christ. And so Christ's death upon the cross, it's done. It's finished. When Jesus died on the cross, he said, "It is finished." And that means as we look forward in our Christian lives, we can make plans and there's many things we want to do for the Lord, but ultimately the really important things are the things that have already been done for us in Jesus Christ. We are, when we've received Jesus, we are already seated with him in heavenly places. We're already blessed. We're already assured of salvation. And this is what we should really be celebrating in. Not the great things we're going to do, and I do believe that God's got great futures for us. I believe God can bring us through to great victories. I believe God can use us in so many wonderful ways. But what's important is not so much what lies before us, but what lies behind us because of what Jesus has done for us. On Christ, the solid rock, I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. My plans, my dreams, some of them will come to pass and some of them may not. But the greatest thing that could ever happen in my life is to find Jesus, is to find salvation, is to have my sins forgiven. And that has already taken place because Jesus said, "It is finished." And for that, I give him the glory. God bless you today in Jesus' name. Join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock, Drogheda.